Stop right now. Black guys on the rise without any game. Bernie's midnight oil on an open flame. Looking around in a psychedelic train game. Flying high like the guy with the S on the right game. King Kong Big Bo. 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 Stop right now. Superman Capricorn on the board. Skunk Week gets me high like the Motor City Core. You always said that the world was done for joking. My life would be a breeze if I kept on talking. King Kong people, 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 King Kong people. I like the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory. Stop right up now, King Kong people, 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 King Kong people. good whatever time of day it is you happen to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express, brought to you by... Shit, I lost my names of my sponsors. Anyway.
Yep, me too.
Oh, man. What a bummer. He's going to be bummed when I call him later and saying I'm having a hard time. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Welcome to the show. We're on Facebook Live. Oh, yep, you got to find the tipping point.
Yep. What the hell did you do?
There you go. Bum it up. There. Junior is here featuring Junior as a guest, featuring JTK John Crazier. Oh, that one was
horrible.
There you go. That's better. How's everybody doing?
Awesome.
That's great, man.
Had some good eats just a little bit ago.
I know that venison and rice with the gravy.
Solid.
In the studio, man.
That's very good.
Speaking of eats, come out Monday.
Monday.
The 17th of June.
Not Juneteenth, just June 17th.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
So
Phil just looked
Wings
up
Beer Sports.
up above.
I gotta say, so I got an email from my HR today, which Adam, what does HR do?
Fucks you in the ass.
That too.
Usually with a very cheap lube.
That too. Anyway, saying payroll must be done by June 18th because we our payroll company I solved observes Juneteenth. I'm like, what the fuck? Really? You observe Juneteenth? Really?
Payroll does, but nobody else gets to.
It's like, what the? But yeah, that too. I'm like, really? Like, this is how we're gonna go? This is ridiculous.
Are they not fans of FanDuel?
You son of a bitch.
Junior, you can't tip that thing a little bit? Like, not the whole thing, just the microphone.
Yeah, you can. Just wait.
It falls over.
Oh.
Let the maestro help you.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Whoa.
Is his base lighter?
Yeah, it is. It is.
See, if we had gaffing tape.
Man, we could nail that
You see
shit
what I'm
down.
saying?
Shit.
So loosen.
heavy.
There you go. We're this is
Junior's got
live.
the longer arm.
He does. The long
Oh,
arm.
you got the longer
That's gotta
rod
go
in
up.
there.
There
Junior.
you go. Now tilt it down on the other end. There you go. Meow.
Sorry to have
Yeah.
a problem.
Well, I'm sure this is the first for you. That's why you didn't know how to handle
Oh,
it.
here we go.
Your black rod was too long.
See?
You'll have that bigger
going
chest.
on?
Whoa, shit.
We'll add some weight to that.
Don't touch it.
Oh,
That's perfect.
Oh, wait. Even better.
I don't want to.
No. Put it back on there.
Which one?
That.
This?
There you go.
There we go.
See, now we're good.
Is there anything in there?
No.
No
We
We drank it a year
we
ago.
done drunk and drank it dry.
What is this for?
That was the most expensive tequila I've ever drank in my entire life.
Right now, it's just melting ice.
Little something.
Little sounds.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll just bring it to everybody's attention that, everybody has their favorite holidays, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite holiday? Go.
Thanksgiving.
There you go.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
All right. Well, if anybody out there want to know a little bit something more about me, it's Father's Day. Okay.
Father's Day is your favorite holiday.
It is.
Okay.
I'll lead into it. This past weekend, my oldest graduated from high school. Okay.
It's a monumentous occasion.
It is.
Absolutely.
And just some of the things that both my boys did this weekend just reminded me of my dad. My dad was my best man at my wedding. And just always, I look forward to Father's Day. He'd always take me to the Tiger game, cut the grass, little things like that. He let me cut the grass when I was like 5 years old with him. But you guys are wondering what the glasses are for. In retrospect, I makes me think it's about family values and everything, and I've told you millions of times, like, I love coming to the podcast because every single one of you are just great people, family oriented, and you two are great fathers. All right.
Well, thank you.
And just always makes me think of my pops. All right.
Well, you are too, Junior.
I know.
Yeah, you are.
You're a good dog dad.
Thanks.
Hopefully soon you'll be a awesome dad.
Thank you.
And I never met your father, of course, because he's passed too, right?
Yeah.
I met Phil's father once at the STD, and me and JTK actually talked yesterday on the phone, got a little bit to know about him, his relationship with his dad. And going back to, I wish GHC was here too, who lost his dad this year.
Yeah, just recently. Yeah.
And GHC, love you. Sorry about your father. And he's a great father too, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Definitely.
I think that we all have, and I did a little bit of I got to change this up. I went behind all of your backs. You guys were wondering what the glasses are for, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Do a play-by-play for me when I bring this out.
All right.
So we're going to toast to our dads.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
All right. So pay attention.
All right.
So we're supposed to play on the guy in the salmon shirt.
Junior is getting up. He's grabbing something from a bag.
He's a little gassy. Little gassy.
His socks are crisp white with Nike logos. Meanwhile, he's wearing.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Please tell me that's not what I think it is.
It
If that starts with the letter S,
is the comfort. It is the comfort. It is the comfort.
that's no offense to Stacy over there. Love you, Stacy.
Did I tell you that my dad didn't drink?
It is Southern Comfort.
What's the other one?
Tequila.
Oh,
That is my dad's drink of choice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'm gonna need that.
Oh, that you just give that right over there, Phil or Paul, whoever you are.
I'm Phil right now.
Okay.
It's a tender moment. I'm
All right.
I'm Paul when it becomes time to be rammy as fuck.
Okay. What? Oh, that's what you asked.
Aw. Is this your dad's favorite drink? Is it red? Is it Red Stag?
Yes, it is.
Red Stag,
I
nice.
salute you, sir. Keep going.
All right.
God bless you. Thank you.
My dad.
And your dad. What was
And
your
your
dad's,
dad.
Junior?
Gin and tonic.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Classy. That's very
awesome.
classy.
That's awesome.
You gave me my first gin and tonic when I was 7.
Of all the drinks you could do.
So what gin? What flavor? What flavor gin?
Don't judge. That was the only one.
Oh no, that's fine.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm not. There's zero. Really, you think we're gonna judge here?
Apparently, our dads are hobos,
How
Phil.
do you pronounce it?
Dude.
Fleischmann's.
So our dads are hobos.
GTK's over there with the red stag, and I'm going, really like his dad.
JTK's dad is the best. I do love gin. I
do like gin
love
time.
gin.
Wait, so Tanqueray?
Oh, we got shook up. It's all right. It's all right.
So Tanqueray or Bombay?
Bombay.
See here, there's nothing expensive on the tables. Well, Phil's table.
No, it's fine.
Who the dancer isn't?
No, that's a sign, man, right there. That shit just went erupt us on him.
Sorry.
That's
It's a good thing I brought napkins.
that's a sign. It's right where you need to be, my friend.
Something tells me that that's a precursor to things to come.
Was there pineapple in that?
Pineapple tonic.
Oh,
You're all right. Don't worry about the floor. Don't worry about the floor.
Yeah, this
dude.
is like a garage.
The reason I set the floor up like this is so I'd never had to worry about it. It's literally subfloor that's just painted with garage floor paint. I knew all you motherfuckers up here in the podcast would just decimate this thing.
So
not
I
on
know
purpose.
So I know this is a Thursday podcast, right?
This will be Thursday edition. So
Sure.
this is the Thursday before Father's Day.
Yes. So Father's Day is coming up. So
So
my big thing. Me and my dad are pretty tight.
that's
And
awesome.
I went, like I said, I went behind your backs from your significant other, and you, of course, I called you, told me what your guys' dads loved.
Right.
So, this is a cheers for
For our dads out there, man.
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Love you guys.
This is awesome,
Love you,
brother.
brother.
Thank
And
you.
I appreciate you guys
We
being a
love
part
you.
and making me a part of it, guys.
We love all our dads. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, fellas.
I'm just not funny out there, guys. I'm just not that. I'm funny, but I do have a sensitive side. That's about it. And then one more last thing. I just want to just say, I want each and every one of you to tell me something significant about your dad. starting with you, Lord Adam.
So my dad was he was very good at what we called franking things. So he was
Point out his name was Frank.
Yep.
yes, and he was really good at. I mean, the guy could build anything, but he was always going to take a shortcut somewhere in building it. And yeah, there was a lot of interesting things, and my mom would just sit there and roll her eyes like, "Oh, I wish you hadn't done it like that." But you know, the decks never fell, the roofs never caved in, mostly.
Mostly.
But you know, it was always a good time building stuff with him because he
Sure.
just had fun with it. Whatever it was he was doing like that, he had fun with it, and you know, it was just always a good time.
Yeah. Like even before even Phil and JTK talk, I talked about it, but I wish I would have met your fathers.
Mhm.
I met Phil's, and I wish you guys would have all met my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the
Yeah,
bomb.
definitely.
Which everybody out there that don't know, my name is Jim. I'm a junior. That's where junior came from. He was senior. And out of the town of Macomb, everybody knew senior.
Everybody knew him.
Oh yeah.
He was one of those people that just everybody
Hard
knew.
workers. I mean,
Yeah.
he always stated, like, he always told me, like, I told you a couple things that his mottos were, but you know, work hard early so you don't have to work hard later. And that's
Right.
where my work ethics come from. You know, always out there working and making people laugh and smile, pay it forward. Just if you make one person smile, he always say, that's awesome. You know,
Cheers to that, man.
absolutely.
Cheers to
Yeah,
that.
I'll drink to that.
God,
I mean, that's what we're trying to do here.
absolutely.
Absolutely. There's no other reason we do this but to make people happy and entertain people.
Mhm.
Like I said, if I can make one person laugh, then
Right.
I've done what I need to do, my friend.
Sure. And just we'll go to Phil after this about your dad. You know, my son just got a tattoo after he turned 18 for his 18th birthday, and he doesn't like the water. My dad loved the water. He died of the C word and never complained, never ever complained. And my son, A-Dog, who you guys all talk to, just got a tattoo on his arm of an anchor with my dad's name on it. And I thought that was special. And that's kind of how I thought about all this, you know, just the heart and soul, like how my dad would ever, you know, he would give to others, you know, worked hard always, you know, to feed his family and, you know, make things better, you know, and that's how I saw my son, that he got it from me. He told me, I said, why are you doing this? You know,
Mhm.
you know, and my mom started crying, and she's against tattoos and everything, but for the reasoning of it,
The
it was-
reason, absolutely.
she couldn't stop crying. Neither could I. And that's what it brought me to this. Cause I it just reminds me of my dad, you know, in the summertime
Right.
and Father's Day coming around, always hangs out with, I have 3 sisters, every one of us, you know, sorry.
It's all right, man.
So
It's all right.
My oldest, Anthony, he comes to me one day when before his senior year of high school, and he says, I want to get a tattoo. And I'm thinking, oh Lord, what the hell does he want? Well, he had thought about it a lot because he wanted the Filkins family crest, and then he had my dad sign below it just Filkins in his handwriting. So his tattoo is of the crest with my dad's
Actual
handwriting
signature.
below it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God. That's awesome. All right. Tell us something about your dad there, Phil. What's so special about your father?
Well, this is a tough one for me because honestly, growing up, really my dad was more like my friend than anything. And a lot of times I didn't understand because he grew up when I grew up, and he worked on a dairy farm. So he was always gone and never around. But one of the things that he did do is about the time I turned about 8 years old, every day, weekend day, summer day, if I wasn't in school, I would be awoken at about 6 a.m. to go to the farm. And there were times when I would just sit there and be like, oh God,
Can I just be a kid? Can I just like stay home today? Rarely, never happened. But however, that's the time I got to spend with him because he was there and we were there and we had work to do. There were things to do. That's exactly. It's just what you did. So I really had an interesting relationship with my dad. And to this day, he's still in my phone as his name is Jeff. I've never been in my phone as dad. No, so this went on for years and years and years. And I spent a lot of years angry at my father. And I'm going to be honest with everybody. I spent a ton of years very, very angry at my father. All throughout my late teenage years into my 20s. I was very angry at my father for a lot of things, for things I missed, for things that he was gone for things he missed, for things that he wasn't there for. But above all, it took a lot of time and a lot of therapy to realize that he was just doing the best he could to provide for his family.
Sure.
And I didn't realize that until I became a father myself, honestly. And really, one of the most, monumental watershed moments was probably just about 10 years ago when I actually started calling him dad. I'm not going to lie. So means a lot to me now. I'm happy he's here.
Awesome.
One of the reasons I'm here back physically here in Deckerville is because you realize at some point we all move on. And both of my parents are still alive. So I'm here so both myself as well as my kids can still enjoy the fact that my parents are still alive and here. So we can have those memories forever. So, yeah.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, the same thing like I was going to say, too. I'll get to you, John.
Yeah, you're good.
But, my dad worked 2-3 jobs, to make ends meet. He worked for IBM, then he worked Dow Chemical, customer, support group, and to the end, where we needed more money with three of my siblings, all together, and he wouldn't come to any of my sporting events at high school.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget this. I was shooting a free throw. I didn't have a boner. And like I said, my dad, he was, I forget where he was working at. And I was shooting a free throw, and he was out. He did the parent PTA and everything. He volunteered for our senior events and all that good stuff. Like I said, all my friends knew my dad, and I was MFing them at 15, 16, 17 years old, and I was shooting a free throw. That was my last year of basketball in high school, and the janitors opened up the door. And my dad was just standing there, and I made a fucking free throw, and that just meant a lot. That's how my dad was.
That's a good memory.
He made it for 1 fucking minute.
Yeah,
just God was up there, and I was actually at the foul line.
So that's
probably losing by 50, but I got in.
So my dad was one of the things he did love is the fact I think he made it to pretty much every one of my varsity football games. So he was really proud of that, and. One of the things I struggle with too on a flip point is I have 2 sisters, no brothers, and they didn't have to be at the farm. They were princesses, but I got all the hard lessons. I got all the tough work. I got all the, it's not good enough. You got to work harder. We got shit to do.
Sure.
And really it didn't click to me until of all things, years later when I was just randomly listening to a Johnny Cash song, A Boy Named Sue. And the line, this world is tough and this world is rough, and a boy's going to make it. He's got to be tough. So
yeah,
it really kind of clicked, and that's purely it. My dad was just trying to do what he thought was right, and it was tough. It was tough for a lot of years, but
it worked.
Now we're at peace. Love each other. My dad just battled cancer too, and thankfully beat it for now, and awesome. We'll go from there. So yeah. Yep.
JTK.
I'm glad you called me last night because I've been thinking ever since you called me. My dad and I have butted heads a lot because we're so similar, and
yeah,
and our attitude, our mannerisms, and whatnot. I almost said, "F it, I'm not going to come back home to the farm." Not more than 10 years ago, because we were so much alike and we butted heads all the time. But I went to college. I went to college. I came back, and I'm glad I I came back because it's been a very mutual understanding ever since then. For about the last 4 years, though, he's had a lot of health problems, and I've just kind of had to step back a little bit. It's like, boy, it's like, this is kind of like what I can kind of foresee like what life will be like without him.
What is it? And I can't even begin to comprehend it. I know Adam has to. It's his reality.
Yeah,
You're halfway there, Junior.
Well,
I couldn't even fathom it. Both of my parents, thankfully, are doing pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so like I swear to God, this guy has been like through more shit, in the last 5 years or so. Like, he had one hip replacement in 2019. He got in a snowmobile accident in 2020 before COVID. Sorry, didn't mean to say that word out loud, but like,
just fine. You can say it in that context.
Like, but that accident, like, he should have died, and he didn't.
Yeah.
All he did was wreck his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he walked away from it. He got his other hip replaced, but he's been out of the hospital for like the last like 2 years, like with this ongoing like different shit, and it's like, man, is he ever gonna stop? Like, is he ever gonna hang it up? I do the same thing that he does. Like, my mom and dad started the company that I work for, like in Michigan, and I do what he does. I farm like he does. I want to be just like my dad.
Right.
And for the longest time, I didn't want to be like my dad, because like I resented him,
Cheers
for a while,
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Let's drink to that.
Cheers.
But as time went on, I looked at the man that is like, man, he is he's very loyal to a fault almost, though, to some people.
Yeah.
But he's very loyal. And my guy's resilient too, because he's been through
He
so
just
much
keeps
shit.
bouncing back, right?
Just keeps going and just keeps going. And I just like, man, when is he gonna stop?
Right.
And Junior, God bless you for calling yesterday, and just because it really made me step back and think. It really did. And I appreciate that so much. And like, I'll be honest, like I love the farmer. Like, he was out there in the fields, I wasn't, but that's where he wanted to be. We didn't bitch. For the longest time I resented the man that was. I am so glad now, here I am today. Like, that's who I want to be like, because he's the kindest person you ever meet. You don't want to let him down. You get really aggravated with him sometimes because
there are times when my father annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But there will come a day, and I know there will, when I would love for that annoyance at any point.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. As my brother-in-law and I say, like, yep, he's moving in grandpa mode. And what I mean by that is just like he's moving at his own pace, lollygagging around. But it's like, you take that because like he's here. And I don't know, and I'm thankful for that every day. But there are days it's like, and you're really pissing me off today,
right?
But I laugh about it though. At least I have the ability to laugh about it.
Sit back and remember that.
Yes.
Just remember that.
Yeah, exactly. So no, Junior, I thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
You were the toughest one because I've been friends with Adam and Phil for about 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And really gotten close to both of them in the last year or two, probably 2 years.
Yep.
But it was you as the wild card. I was like,
wild card.
Me, shocker.
Silent S. I was like, what should I do? How can I trick him? Or, you know what? I'm just going to fucking flat out tell him what I'm doing. Well, I really didn't tell him what I was doing.
No, I didn't.
No, it's a good
this part.
It's awesome.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And,
this is awesome.
And going back to like, being sick and everything, and I say it again, but my dad never complained. And I'm going to tell you one thing that summed it up for my dad, who I admired, and he was my hero. His last year that he was with us, he was a godfather of my cousin, Tara, who was getting married. Her father, my uncle, passed away numerous years ago. And Tara asked my dad to walk her down the aisle. He was going from Port Sanilac to Warren, Michigan for chemo treatments. And he goes in for that chemo treatment because it was that week that she was getting married. The doctor is like, how you doing? I'm doing great. Don't worry about me right now. Just get this done. I have to walk my goddaughter down the aisle tonight. That's how my dad was. And like I said, I complained more about the C word, cancer, than he did. You know, that's just how my father was. He didn't want to make anybody upset and worry about him. He the day he passed away, he was still slapping my mom's ass in the hospital room. And then until we left, I stayed in the hospital for 5 straight days in a chair, sleeping. My mom goes, "Hey, Junior, you got to go home. Go back up north, and you know,
For the love of God, take a shower.
yeah, take a
For
shower.
the love of God.
You smell like the bedpans." Right. And then after everybody fucking left, my dad passed. You know,
that's the way when my
Yeah,
grandma passed.
That seems to be a lot of how it goes, though, too.
Yeah, she waited until everybody left. Now my dad was opposite. He had it was kind of ironic because I left and went I left and went to go DJ. And Phil and I were DJing, and
I'll never forget that night.
Didn't expect him to pass that night. I mean, he was pretty much on his way, but didn't expect he'd pass that night, and he passed while we were DJing.
It was the night before Thanksgiving,
and it was kind of a shell shock because my brother comes in, and I knew the minute he walked in that it wasn't good, and he's like, "Yeah, Dad passed."
It was the night before Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yeah. Good.
And he's like, "Dad passed. You know, what do you want to do?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know." You know, I mean, it was such a shock.
Yeah. What do you say to that? Yeah.
Yeah. And at first I was like, well, I looked over at Phil and I'm like, "You all right?" He's like, "Yep, get out of here."
How long was Dad? How long ago?
What was that? 2 years ago?
2 or 3 years ago.
2 or 3.
Really? We've been doing the podcast. Yeah. It's probably 2 to 3 years ago. But I remember Adam looked over at me. He's like, and I'm like, "Go, just go. I got this. Don't worry about it. Go."
So, you know, one thing with my dad is, you know, I had a pretty charmed childhood. I mean, I have nothing that I look back on and go, "Wow, what a thing I had to get over." Absolutely nothing. My parents were at every sporting event. They were at every band concert, every chess tournament, everything.
What? Hold on, back up. Chess tournament?
Yeah, I'm a multi-time chess champion.
I wanted to know a little bit more about you and your father, but I never. What?
And my dad taught me to play chess. So
no shit.
So yeah,
did you know this?
No.
You knew this.
I did know this.
I still have a pretty high rating on the chess app playing internationally. So.
You're gay.
That's what intellectuals do.
I know. My youngest son Noah. He tried to teach. I don't have
over here.
My son Noah is a fucking fabulous chess player, and I never knew how to play chess ever. And he tried to teach me, and I don't have the patience. I'm sorry. And I felt bad for telling him that after everything that you know about what happened with my youngest and all that. But I directed his attention to something else. Maybe girls.
Kelsey and I played chess during like Christmas, and we played for probably 2 hours, and none of us can figure out how to play chess. Do
you know how to play chess?
Like,
I do
what
not.
do we do?
You do not.
I know how to play, but I don't know how to play that
Never
well.
bothered learning.
If all you had left was pawns, you're doing it wrong.
We did not.
You know how to play
we
chess?
did not.
You do? Silent S, you know how to play chess?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to play, but not that well. Anyway,
Right.
continue.
So yeah, I mean, he was just at everything, you know, and so was my mom. They were inseparable. They never hardly did anything
right
without the other. And it's kind of funny because, you know, my mom passed away in 2015, and my dad, after that, he started leaving notes all around his house. And
how long were they married?
They were married for 54 years.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
So yeah, met in high school and married 50 some years, and you know, just pretty crazy. So
sure.
We started, you know, we found these notes. Well, we just, you know, my sister lives in his house now, and we just found another note that he left. And, you know, they're just kind of those things that
what did the note say? The last one you found.
Don't eat the Vienna sausages.
Yeah.
If you open a fridge.
if you found this
Just
note,
scrape the green stuff off of it.
if you found this note and it's still wrapped around a hot dog, you'd eat the hot dog. No, it was basically every one of them is a note to the family, and just kind of crazy to have the forethought to do that, you know.
Right.
And the way my dad passed was rather nuts, actually, because his birthday was the 17th of November. And
Hold on one second. My mom and dad were born on the same day. My dad was a year older, November 19th.
really,
Yes.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'm
shit.
sorry.
Okay.
My dad was a year older. Yeah.
so yeah, we took him out the Sunday before his birthday. We took him out. We're driving around and went and got ice cream somewhere and just kind of having a day. And we took him home, and it was on a Sunday. And the next Monday, he's like, well, I checked myself into hospice. We're like, we just went for a ride in the car. You know, how do you do that? Well, he did. And he went over there and stayed like a week and then said, all right, I'm ready to go home and pass away. And he did. He was ready to go. He said he wanted to make it to his 80th birthday. He did. And then just that quick, he was gone.
So
That's incredible.
Yeah.
did you ever find out, like, was he sick or did he not tell you?
No, he'd had prostate cancer and had it show up a couple other places, but it beat it pretty much every time.
Sure.
And but he literally decided one day he was going to stop taking all of his anti-cancer stuff. He was just ready to go.
Gotcha.
And went pretty quick after that. So it
went on his terms.
Right.
absolutely on his terms. And
Well,
and
that's how I think
he had
about my
told
dad.
us, he said, I miss your mom, and I'm getting to the point where I don't get around as well. He had taken his own license away. You know, he's like, I don't think I should drive anymore.
Oh, good for him.
And all within 6 months or so of him passing away, he made those decisions. But when he's like, yeah, I'm going over, somebody want to take me over to the hospice house, I'm going to stay over there for a few days and get in their hot tub thing they have there, and then when I'm ready to go, I'll come home. So, and that's what
incredible.
he did.
Yeah, that's incredible.
He was only home for like 2 days before he passed.
Sure. So I probably would. This is the last question, and to all of you guys about your fathers, I'm gonna say, Phil. Well, what's your best trait that you get from your father? And I'm gonna say, Phil, that probably toughness.
Yeah,
Or work ethic.
I would say tenacity. Like
Okay.
I don't quit. I don't ever quit. I've never quit anything in my life. And
What about you, Adam?
That's one thing that
Yeah, I would. I get that,
For
and
me,
I've only met him once.
yeah, for me, it's persistence. Never feeling like failure is an option. You know,
Sure.
you can do anything, and if you just do it, there's no way to fail.
Got it. JTK.
Fortitude. I've never met anybody that's been kicked so many times before and he gets back up and he just keeps going. Obviously, Phil knows he grew up on a farm.
yeah.
I
didn't know though about
yeah.
that about you
Yeah.
that you did that either.
I milked cows from the time I was 8 till 18, man.
Awesome.
he grew up on a farm. He farms. He still farms to this day, and he worked in that business too, working with other farmers, and he's been kicked down a lot of times, and he just kept on getting back up and still goes. And then it's just a testament to who he is and the people that he works with and how loyal he is to the cause.
Right.
I've just never, and I strive to be like that. And I look at my mom and my dad both, and they've been married for 45 years, and it's like I want, those are the people I want to be like, in my life.
Right.
And that's the same way I was, and I didn't tell you guys. My dad's parents passed away when he was 18.
Really?
Yes, and he was on his own and bought the house that we grew up in Macomb, and for 30 years, and did that all by himself. So it's like strength and, like you just said, fortitude and everything. And I'm glad I didn't really want to do this, just kind of a little emotional, but
I am glad you did though.
I'm great with it, man.
and I
I'm
want to
great.
bring it
Yeah.
up.
This is a good conversation.
It's really a thing of the podcast we don't do typically,
Sure.
but it's something that
And I usually
all
would,
shenanigans
makes-
aside,
makes us-
this is good conversation.
it makes us all a lot more relatable and humanizes everything
Right.
because we all have parents. So
sure. And
they all drive us fucking crazy at times. But
But at the end of the day,
Right.
yeah.
and even with GHC, but it's the honest God's truth. I'm so happy. I knew this all about you. That's how I was brought up. Each and every single one of you, that the traits that I got brought up with, and my dad's and my mom, you know, that you all have great family values, and you're a good doggy dad. You both are two
He's
fucking
young enough though. Still, he's not. He hasn't begun that
okay.
journey
So
yet.
for the record, I look at all three of you guys here. You guys are all tremendous fathers, and I strive to be like you guys. Hopefully, when that day comes for me. So I have three guys in this room that I can look
That's
up
awesome.
to.
and
you
ask
know.
questions, because I tell you what, just when you think you're not doing it right and you have no clue what the fuck
Right.
you're doing, you're
You
doing
realize
just
nobody
fine.
else
and
does
we've
either.
talked to each other,
Yep.
and we've only known each other for,
Yeah.
like I said,
But no,
7-8 years.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now that me and Phil have been through the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I try to give you some great words of advice, and
Yeah.
you know, and
you do a tremendous.
absolutely. But
Yeah.
and I'm a good judge of character. That's one thing that I have a good quality of. And go back to what I was saying, and thanks that to bring me a part of this makes me happy, even though that I'm fucking crying.
Well, here's
now.
what I
No,
say,
hey,
and I've said this to Adam very frequently. I love and I'm so proud of everything that we've built. It might not be this podcast. It doesn't matter who listens. It doesn't matter who's out there doing everything. I love our podcast family, and that's one thing I would never trade for the world.
Right.
Because that's what we've really built up here.
And then I hope you
And we have it. We have it. Everybody involved, from GHC to Emily to Cookie and Sharon
Absolutely.
to Mary's not here tonight to everybody that's here tonight and more.
Right.
Like, if I forgot you, I'm sorry. It wasn't a slight, but that's
Right.
we're our podcast family. We love each other. We support each other.
Oh,
That's what we do.
I'm glad I'm a part of this.
Yeah.
Just in all retrospect, I just
like-
love it.
Yeah, Phil, like, thank you so
Yeah.
damn much for just saying, just come on. Just,
And
like,
it's funny because
just, yeah.
with JTK, to be honest with you, him and I, it started with a conversation at a bar about doing games for Thumbtail Gator Sports. And I got him on with me. And next thing you know, I'm inviting him to the podcast, and here he is. He's a full-fledged member of our
absolutely.
podcast family.
because-
Absolutely.
Because Phil told me like this would be good practice for you for Thumbtail Gator.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I do this morning. I do Thumbtail
You know what?
Gator.
Right.
Yeah, you
That
got a few more
motherfucker
hours in.
fucking promised me a million times to put me on a fucking football game. And I just got my first fucking one. Just got my first fucking one. And that was just because what's his name?
Wait.
Won't say nothing. Ding
Right.
it. Ding it. Ding my bell. Come on.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Just tip.
You might have to adjust that a little
Right.
bit. It's off kilter, Junior, but you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, the bell on the top. See how it's like,
Oh,
there you go. See, you got it.
You can ring my bell. But anyways.
No, but that's the one thing that, if I can mention anything about what we do here with the podcast and everything, and I know it's something we started a long time ago. I absolutely adore what it's become with all of our friends and our closeness and what we do.
Absolutely.
So
I met you really every morning on our group chat I said, "Good morning, brothers."
Mhm.
You guys are truly my brothers. Seriously. And I appreciate you guys letting me do this tonight. And,
Hey, you're welcome, man. I appreciate you doing this. Like,
well,
we had no idea. I had no idea. So
and I didn't.
Yeah.
I wanted to. Silent us. I wanted to tell you guys, but I couldn't because I would have started crying on the phone and you call me gay.
well, when you said you had something special planned, I thought it was going to be like you were going to Donald
I
Duck
was
it the whole episode.
I thought you were not going to wear
hoping that it was
pants,
going to
yeah.
be special, but I thought it was going to be special.
No, it has been.
It
And
is.
you know, when we started this, it was totally out of boredom. And, you know, I wanted to start a podcast. I talked to a certain other person about it. They were all, oh, yeah, we should do it. We should do it. And then him and Hot about it. And we're at bowling one night. And I just said to Phil, yeah, I really want to do a podcast. He's like, yeah, I've kind of thought about it. And because we're both stupid, we pulled the trigger pretty quickly after that.
Right.
And this whole thing was born. So
And I will say this, my account out there listening, I know my Jewish account out there, you hate all this stuff, but for what we have here, it's worth every single penny and more.
It's priceless.
Yep. Absolutely.
yeah, for sure. And what it's grown into, I mean, 160 guests and, you know, our core of people that are heavily involved. And I mean, just absolutely one of the coolest things ever.
Speaking of my father, as he's texting me right now, what time are you going over in the morning? When I get there.
You're like Junior's feeding me Red Stag.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'll bring you a swig.
You better take the rest of that bottle.
Yeah, you're right.
We know you like it.
You're right. I better.
Text him back, say, "Settle down, I'm pining over you."
Yeah.
Right?
Or tell me what I would say to my roommate.
I'm crying over
What are
you
you, a
right now,
fucking
damn
cop?
it.
What are you, a fucking cop?
Okay.
Where are you?
Oh
What are you-
my God.
what are you doing right
was
now?
that velvet?
Right. So the message out there to everyone, though, if you're a father,
Yep.
if you've been a father, if you want to be a father, if you've been a father, even thrown into it, throw your own accord through things. Happy Father's Day on Sunday. Happy Father's
Absolutely.
Day.
Yeah, for sure.
Stepfathers, if you're a mother and a father at the same time, grandfathers, anybody out there, you know what? Just give them a big hug.
Yeah.
Tell them Happy Father's Day.
Amen to
Amen
that.
to it. And
Cheers
let's
again,
do it
boys.
one more
Cheers
cheers.
again. Let's raise our
You know?
glass again. Cheers.
As I just told my
boys.
dad to fuck himself.
And you're raising your glass?
Yep.
Cheers,
Where you
guys.
gonna load?
Love you all.
Whew, I sure wish my dad had a better favorite drink.
I don't. I fucking love tequila.
So,
God bless my dad.
Well, tequila I'd be all right with. I'm drinking SoCo.
Well, I didn't know what he was getting at when he was asking us last night.
No,
What did you ask for
I-
a drink? I'm
I
like,
pulled a trick on you. I didn't.
you did pull a trick.
I
on me.
asked
Yes.
him, I said, hey,
Yeah.
you know, I want to just know a little bit about you and your dad. And I asked him like 5 silly ass questions. But one of them was, what's his favorite drink?
Yep.
I do got to say, you were pretty slick in all that because
You were very
Well,
much
I
so.
remember you distinctly asking me that question, and because of the line of
didn't know-
conversation you had prior to that, it didn't even register.
I had no idea from you. You want to know who to fucking thank?
Well, Mary.
Right there.
Aha.
Silent
Aha.
S was practicing golf with somebody else, a friend of ours. And I pulled this out of my ass. It was yesterday. And she messaged your wife and texted your girlfriend yesterday. And then I was like, and then she got the answer. And I was like, oh my God, is it on the rocks? Does Phil's dad like tequila and Sprite? You know?
No, just straight tequila.
So-
Usually as a shooter, I prefer it on the rocks. So kudos.
Ugh, gross.
Well, then you're welcome.
Gross. This is fantastic, by the way.
I didn't want to. Well, that was the other thing. My dad liked gin. It was all liquors, and then you told me that your dad loved Busch Light, right? First, and then that's Blue Light.
You're like, shit.
I said, well, you know what? I had a whole pint of Red Stag with McConaughey a couple weeks ago for my buddy Tommy Walker's birthday at the golf course,
Hey,
and we
dickhead.
fucking polished it off.
That McConaughey?
Yeah,
That's-
Jason, if you're watching out there or about to watch, that's for you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Show him again if you didn't see.
Oh,
Hey, for all the people in the back.
love you, J Mac.
He's clearly the favorite now in Sound Like Broadcasting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Phil, what's that song he keeps on sending us Snapchats of? Like every time he's in a tractor.
Hey, come out and play.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that? What is
That's
that?
the jingle for Michigan something
The Michigan Great or the Michigan Parks
and Recreation.
something.
Yeah.
Is that what it
Parks
is?
and Recreation. Yeah.
Okay.
I watched it a couple times.
You don't need
That's pretty
listeners
funny.
like that.
You don't need listeners like that.
Oh.
I watched that for the first time on DirecTV channel 333. Parks and
So
Recreation is pretty fucking funny.
There's the rototiller guy.
Parks and Rec is a great show.
It is.
Ron Swanson is one of the greatest characters ever in any sitcom in the history of
That
sitcoms.
is factual.
Is he really a character though? Because I just kind of picture.
Nick Offerman's playing himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm blinded by the lights, but there's 2 young ladies out here.
It's kind of like Charlie Sheen playing.
I don't
Well-
know. Just inviting him in.
Yeah,
Well-
come on and grab a chair.
You want some candy?
No, Jesus Christ.
What?
We've got some loose hard
Right
candies.
here, beer in here.
Yeah, we see beer. Yes.
I gotta go take a pee. Come on over here.
We've got some loose hard candies.
Wait, what?
Some of them
Butterscotch?
might be watermelon or butterscotch. We can't tell the difference anymore.
She wants to come in.
Come on in.
Anybody's welcome in. I don't understand.
I don't know
I
who it
cannot
is.
see what's going on.
Just, but I don't understand what's going on.
Hi.
We know.
Now I know
we
what's
know
going
you.
on. Hey, what's up?
Hi. I don't.
Where's JJ?
So she's not gonna come on?
I'm so confused. All right.
I don't
was
know if she
confused
will or
by
not.
Paul coming in.
What are we going to be quiet for?
This is Paul's wife, Cindy.
Oh, awesome.
What?
Anybody want to get on a microphone while you go to the bidet?
Oh,
No?
is that somebody calling in? We might have somebody calling in.
Oh God, no.
I don't think we had anybody calling in. I think I got a
Why are we
message.
being shushed over here?
She had to call Nasa to flush the bidet.
I just got that message.
That's awesome.
Oh, seriously? I wasn't.
Junior would show you how to use it.
Oh, I'd probably
He
have,
rides that thing like it's a rodeo
I mean,
bronco.
I mean,
need
not
a
its entirety, but-
refresher course. I gotta go pee.
Are you going to use the bidet?
Again?
In a row?
Yes.
In a row?
Oh boy.
All right, since we're back to reality here, and happy Father's Day once again
Oh, never.
to all the fathers out there. Let's talk about Eminem and how we can't play his music. What happened there,
Oh,
Adam?
yeah. What happened last week?
So last week, Eminem released a new song. We decided we'd play a mere 40 seconds of said song.
Yeah.
In that 40 seconds, immediately, I don't think the episode was over, was it?
It was within 2 minutes, 2 minutes of playing a 40-second snippet of his new song. We will not mention the name of it because we've had the fear of God put into us.
And I'm not going to say his name anymore. I'm just going to play this. Let me get it here. So we played the new song by
by W&W.
the new song by that guy, and within a couple minutes of the episode ending, we get a notice that our episode's been taken down off Facebook, that we're in copyright violation. I'm just like, what in the hell? You know, we get these copyright violation stuff all the time,
Incessantly. We
Like,
get them all
3
the
or 4
time.
times a day.
Oh, boy.
You're in violation of our terms and condition of Facebook, but they spell it wrong and all kinds of shit.
And
So
in
we
the
get
link,
these
in the
all
link
the
it's
time.
like, yeah. So, but also we do get them for YouTube, but we also have an ASCAP license. So
Right.
we just provide them our ASCAP license number,
And it
which
goes
means
away.
we actually pay a fee every year to license the music so we can use it. But anyway, go ahead, Adam. Sorry, I just wanted to clarify that with the people at home.
So the video on YouTube did not get taken down.
Uh-oh.
And like a day later, the next day, we get an email stating that the artist, who is
W&W.
does not allow his music to be used on social media, especially in clip form, because he doesn't want it to just become a
Wait. At this point, I came unglued because this is all the facts I had.
yeah.
And I'm like, what a motherfucker. So he's sitting out here. He's rich as shit. He's like really fucking bird dogging the rest of us, making us like, sure, you're big leaguing us. But Adam,
He does not want his music to become just some social media clip. So the YouTube video is allowed to stay up with the full use of his music.
all of the music, because we have our ASCAP license. However, he does not license his music to social media.
Social media platforms.
So after hearing all of this, I did a 180. I can respect that. I can fucking respect that.
I
He doesn't want it to be a Instagram or TikTok clip or anything else. However, if you go through the proper channels of everything else, you're good. I'm actually cool with that.
Yeah, I was too, after I realized why. And I mean, it was a lengthy email on, why they don't do it, because they do not offer any licensing for it. So no amount of money, there's nothing you can do.
There's
It
no
just
amount of money
cannot
where
be
you
used.
can use a portion of, is it 7 seconds or 12 seconds? I think it's 12 seconds.
Yeah.
There's no amount of money you could pay him to use 12 seconds or more of one of his songs on social media. I think that's pretty badass. That's a baller move.
I thought it was a baller move, and I actually do have a lot of respect for it, and thought, I can see that. As a musician, I would love for one of my songs to be made into a TikTok viral video, but I'm not a big musician, so
Well, you're a
What was
musician,
that?
but you're not a big musician. I mean, you're big, but not a musician.
yeah, I haven't made money
Oh,
like that off of it.
Oh,
financially, that was a little TikTok dance, because that's what they do to all these songs. Is they They perform a stupid dance to it. Next thing you know, everybody's trying to emulate it, and you're at the bar, and you're really just trying to mind your own business and ruin the bar yourselves through your own vices of podcasting, and they're trying to do this fucking stupid ass TikTok fucking shit,
Right.
You know?
There, I'll use the stuff that I'm licensed for.
There you go. You can play all this. You could literally play King Kong Bing Bong as a bed of the whole podcast.
Bing bang.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. Like, so like last Friday, like on my company's Facebook page, there was like 4 interns that were hired in Wisconsin, and like they're doing like this like quote unquote dance or whatever. And like I'm at work and I'm looking at this and I'm talking to my office administrator. I'm like, oh, so this is what they fucking spend their money on? Just 4 dancing interns? We can't get any fucking help over here? Really?
You can't get any fucking help.
Yeah.
Dancing interns.
And then
So
were
then
they like, we're sending dancing interns to you right now?
Son of a bitch. But it's like, so I'm texting my coworker who's a friend of mine. She's over in Iowa. And I'm like, who the fuck thought of that? She's like, actually, that was me. I'm like, oh, that's awkward.
This just got really awkward.
This is awkward. Whoops.
Whoops.
So speaking of
Sorry.
TikTok, yeah, because she's
Sorry.
like, well, it's a TikTok trend. Like, fuck your TikTok trend. I don't care. Like, give me something to work with.
I don't give a shit about your TikTok
Like,
trend.
I got nothing to work with over here. Nothing. Sorry. Anyway, continue. Oh my god, the
Anyway.
rest steak is awesome. Thank you.
Ooh, the tequila's awesome too, but I'm doing some work over here.
That's your opinion.
Southern Comfort is still Southern Comfort. I don't think my dad ever drank it straight though.
Have you found any comfort?
Did we
in it?
lose Junior, or where is he?
He's out there talking to the
Oh.
the guest we have
I
here.
really gotta pee, and I was hoping he'd come back so he could fill in for me.
You can go pee. I got some other things I got to talk
It'll
about.
just
and
be
we
a
can
blank,
fill you in when we
you
get
know.
back in here.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't want to miss anything.
It's not going to be anything good.
What's that?
This
you
guy.
would not break the.
Oh, these
come on.
these are bulletproof.
Take a seat. If I can sit here, you can sit here. Facts.
This is actual factual, my friend.
Boy, quite a contrast from last week sitting in this room.
Phil and I got to face the radio.
Yeah, it was super hot last week when we were in here.
Oh, it was. We just sweat. our
Entertain the
balls
kids.
off.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, we have a call. We have
Yeah,
a
of course
call.
we have a call. Fire it up. Let's go.
Hello, caller.
Hello. I was just wondering if your refrigerator was running.
I believe it is.
It is.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, is there room for any Yingling in it?
There's a ton of room
There's
for Yingling
always
in it.
room for
Yes. Oh my God, you're here. What's up? Said it right there. That's perfect. How are you doing? Holy crap.
Good. I'm good.
Kelsey has joined us both in the studio and on the phone line.
And with Yingling.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's-
probably can hang up now. I mean,
You can hang.
up now.
We're getting a feedback loop. Let's do it. That's awesome. Hello.
Hello, hello.
You're off camera
They're-
right now.
they're right
The cameras are right there. Yeah, you're good. Cripes, I think there's a party going on at my house and I'm not even part of it. I'm stuck in a corner over
Yeah. Yeah, you suck.
here. Right?
I just suddenly don't have to pee.
I have no idea how long this episode is right now.
We're at 54 minutes right now.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
That's not bad.
Do we want to? I love the empty chairs over there.
Yeah, that's the best. As there's
Well,
a party going
there's
on.
always plenty of room for more.
Oh, Junior's back.
Junior's back and Junior has some things to say. Is my dog out there somewhere?
No, I just brought her back in.
Okay.
Thanks for dog sitting.
No problem. Multitasker.
Everybody say hi to Bella.
Hi, Bella.
Bella, Bella.
I think I brought her in.
Oh,
She
great.
won't run away, right?
Good job.
Won't be like Yellow Dog on Funny Farm.
Yeesh.
Where's Yellow? What's going on here? Hey, get a room.
He's got
when
to
I-
pee.
So when I was bringing Bella out,
He said he has to pee.
I was actually surprised. Kelsey, she's here.
Mhm.
What are you doing? Calling the podcast.
Oh,
What for?
we have another caller.
Oh, I hope it is who I think it is. I hope you sacrificed 9 squirrels.
I did
Caller, go
not.
ahead. You're on the air.
I was gonna say hola, señoritas, but I decided that you're not all señoritas, so that doesn't really.
Well,
Close
Junior's here.
enough,
It's
close
good.
enough.
It covers
It's
it.
a little nipply outside. I do feel like one. Who's this?
This is AWP.
AWP.
Oh,
We have a Hall of Famer on the line.
HOF.
A Hall of Famer on the line. What's happening, AWP?
Nothing. I just got done coaching a rousing game of softball.
Oh, yeah?
Did you win?
Yeah.
No,
What?
You know-
did you win?
I know.
No.
No.
That's so.
You're probably not going to keep those records, are you?
At least you're Hall of Fame in the podcast lore.
Yes.
At least I have that.
Yes.
No one could ever take that away from you.
I miss you, ATP.
AWP.
What's that? AWP?
Yes.
Yes.
Where'd you get what? Junior's confused. He's been
Never tried it.
hitting the gin and tonic pretty hard.
I have.
Fine with that. Yeah.
Which I didn't tell you. I don't like gin and tonic.
What? You don't
Yeah.
like gin and tonic?
I can sip. It's a summer drink to me. I can't drink
We
it.
actually had our tribute to our fathers earlier, AWP. So what is the first thing you asked about our fathers there, Junior? You had a few, and AWP can answer this because I think she is actually a huge fan of her father, and he's a great man. So the first question was,
What attributes do you have of your father? You know, like what any characteristics?
what attribute or characteristic are you most aligned with your father and that you're proud of?
I think probably I'm a people person, and my dad is definitely a people person. So I think I got that from him.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this was just part of our Father's Day thing because it's this is the Thursday episode, but it is live on Facebook tonight. So this is the last one we'll do before Father's Day. So we had a big tribute to our fathers, and now you're up to speed. And there you go. So what else is new? AWP, what have we missed?
Who's tapping?
Nothing.
Me.
I have just got myself into this coaching thing, and I do love it. I love it, but it's a very long season. So
What age group?
I have U12 girls softball.
Oh, that's still cool.
So I did 14 and under baseball for a few years, and that was pretty interesting.
Well,
I-
originally, I played a lot of softball growing up. I played travel ball. I played a little club ball in college. Like, I love the sport. It's just that I have some young ladies on my team who I think they listen more to their parents than they do their coaches.
Right.
And I'm like, stop telling them that. It's not like, please don't. You're messing it up. Like, but
It's not me.
Yeah, please stop. You're messing it up. Yeah. Sorry, we're dealing with a technical issue here. Sorry for the moment there. So it's tough though with the parents when the parents want to blaze in. Absolutely.
well, and I don't think people realize like your kids aren't going to the Olympics. Like, I don't understand what the deal is with youth sports. Like,
Yeah, but how
leave
bad
the
are you going to
umpires
feel if they
alone.
do?
Yeah. How bad are you to feel they do? Ah.
Or they miss it by like
I
one thing that
think-
you didn't teach them.
I might have one girl who could probably go if she keeps continuing to be good, and she's my niece, so I'm gonna give her a pass.
So
That's
you're,
perfect.
so you're not destroying her life.
No.
Did the kids have fun
Well,
today?
I originally said, yeah, I think they did. But the funny thing, so she's only 10, and the reason why I said I would coach is because they talked about moving her up to U12 this year, and I was a little bit nervous about her being up there with. I mean, these kids are 2 years older than her, so that's a big jump from playing with 10-year-olds to playing with 12 and 13-year-olds. And so I said, I'll help just so that he is comfortable. But I don't think she needs me. I think she would be fine on her own because she's fast. She leads us off. She's our first batter in the lineup.
Good for her, man.
Consistent. I'm just like, I'm in awe. But she gets it from my dad. So yes, that's a perfect tribute to Father's Day because my dad was a really good softball player, and yeah, Kinsley is my dad. Like, she gets her athletic ability from that side of the family.
That's awesome.
That is very cool.
And so what you're saying is you're probably holding her back.
Probably.
She's a Doogie Howser of softball.
The Doogie Howser. Go ahead.
So she's a catcher. And I can throw, like, she can catch for me. So if she can take that much speed coming at her and not, like, I was like, okay, cool. Like, she has no fear. That's the
do
best
you
thing.
still have it?
Goes.
Yeah, she can deliver the old rocket in the pocket. Yeah.
Okay. But we're talking about softball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just asking for a friend. Sally Ness was the catcher.
It's tough. It's a tough position.
Ah,
I
that's the only position I never played.
Me too.
I was fat and slow but coordinated, so I was the catcher, and I was damn good at it.
Even in baseball.
But you son
follow
of a
my
bitch.
lead?
You cannot be afraid to get hit by a ball. That's for goddamn sure, though.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I think
JTK.
we fed JTK too much red stag.
Oh, shut up.
That's halfway gone.
Oh, he's
Who are we talking to in the air right
JTK
is here.
So what?
Who are we talking to here?
So AWP's on air, the Hall of Famer.
Ashley.
AW.
So
Hey, by the way, your table and the happy
I
birthday
know.
sign is at my place. I need that out like probably in 6 weeks.
6 weeks to 12 weeks.
When the fuck will we get
I
ice
was
cream?
gonna say now I'm in the thumb a lot more now that so I'll pick that up one of these days.
Oh, are you now? Okay, good.
So what are the
I
chances
did
that
not forget.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
could you make your way to a park in Snover on the 4th of July?
Yeah.
Hey, ooh, yeah,
She's
that's a
an
great
athlete,
idea.
right?
Like on the
What's
actual
going on in a park in Snowbird?
we're going to have
Oh,
a
are you doing
eating
hot dogs?
contest.
We're doing
Yes.
the 4th of July hot dog eating contest, and I'm going to have it at a very public setting this year to help increase everything, and probably a park right around Snover area, give or take. And there we go. Yeah.
Miss Ashley, can you call in sick on Monday?
One by
There's another eating
Well,
challenge. I don't know if you heard from Adam. Tell him, Adam. Tell her, Adam. Come on.
It is the Buffalo
coming
Wild
Monday?
Wings
Oh yeah.
challenge.
Hey, AWB, how are you, by the way?
I saw it get scared. I'm tired, but I'm good.
yeah.
Well, that's good.
So you don't think you're going to make it for Monday? That's okay.
But if you were there,
This
how many?
coming Monday? No, probably not.
Do
Okay.
you, do you think JB would come?
Yeah. I've asked JB.
It depends. Depends on if he has to play softball or not. Doesn't he have
Gay.
like
Who's
co-ed
play
and
softball
all
for?
that crap going on now?
So the one thing we are thinking about doing, and tell me what you think of this, is we're thinking about broadcasting the audio live because we can't do video in Buffalo Wild Wings per their corporate policy, but we can do audio. And we're thinking about broadcasting the audio live, the play-by-play of the hot dog or of the wing eating contest on Rock Radio 360.
There you go.
What do you
that's
think of
awesome.
that? Yeah. That was actually in my notes, but yeah. So we should do the actual. We can broadcast it. We can put it out there. Actually, we need to decide this in Meow because we've got less than a week and we got to make this happen. So we need to put it out there.
Who's the gentleman that helped broadcast the hot dog eating contest last
He
night?
is going to be
Jeffy
my
Z,
co-
Jeff Jarowski. Yeah, he'll be there.
Yeah, that'd
He
be
is going to
awesome.
be my co-host, and he's also going to try how hot do you
The
trot
hot to trot.
portion, yes.
So he's gonna be.
Okay. I may try one of whatever the hottest on that menu is. That's it. One.
The only
No,
problem is here's the problem. You
The
can't
crust.
share.
Damn.
You cannot share. And that was stressed to me by Chris, the general manager. So if you're done for the end of the night and you're not going to complete everything else, if you are full and you're not going to get a reorder, that's when you could order that. But otherwise, no, I cannot give you one of mine. He stressed that. He's like, no sharing. He said, I know that's tough. And everybody wants to be like, well, you want to eat more? Sure. I
Right.
got them here. He said they cannot do that. And we need to stress that.
It'd be like being at a casino. They got cameras right over
Right.
you.
Yeah.
So
Sons
Don't
of bitch.
and I know it sounds fucked up and it's really crazy, but that is one of the rules. They just
Respect.
yeah. So if you wanted to do it on your last wings at night and your last reorder, get the hottest shit they've got and say, give me your fucking crazy ass blazing 9-pot, whatever, and just eat one of them and leave the other 5 with them, you could do that. Absolutely. That's within the rules.
Yes.
Right. Or eat more of them.
So Ashley still there?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
So what were the 2 categories, Adam?
The how hot can you trot, and then the how much can you munch.
Okay. Ashley, which one would you choose? First of all, I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to pick. I got a follow-up question.
These are boneless wings.
Yes,
come on. What the fuck,
Ashley? Boneless. These are boneless. They have no bones in. Sorry, this is what I had to go through on the text chain because everybody's like, I had literally somebody in the text chain say, we could just count the bones afterwards. I'm like, boneless.
See, I missed all that shit. And I was like, when the fuck did we get ice cream?
Which is why every time I'm like,
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
I always stress it. Like when you'll see text on this text chain, I'll be like, yeah, we're going to be there at 7 p.m. That's 7 p.m. That's 1900 hours. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 p.m. This is going to start at 7. We're going to be there at 7. And with the boneless wings, like they are boneless. These wings are boneless. That means they have no bones. They're literally chicken nuggets dipped in sauce, but they are boneless. No bones, boneless. And it'll be all
via
caps.
text. I'm like, I just looked at it. I go, Phil, stop fucking yelling at me. That was just only reading it. I thought he was yelling at me. That's how I was reading.
Right.
He was so pissed off.
That's awesome.
Because I get asked over and over again, we could just count the bones. I'm like, oh, my motherfuckers.
All right. So, Ashley, which category would you pick first?
I don't do boneless wings. Like, do I have to pick one? Ugh.
Yes.
You would go.
That's my question.
I don't think you'd go for heat. I think you'd go for quantity. And unfortunately, we are equal opportunity employers, so we do not have a male or female like division. It's all
Well, we haven't added one, but if we had enough females that wanted to do it, we could have a female division.
we could.
So, first of all, Ashley,
It's just-
are you
I
free
guess
on Monday?
We're tabling this. Actually, this is on for discussion right now. This is on the table
we
for
can definitely
discussion.
do that for the hot dog contest.
For the hot dog contest, we'll do females. Do we want to do it for if someone shows up for boneless buffalo wings?
Do it.
All right.
If we have multiple, and
They
they
have
want
to
their
be
own
multiple. It
category.
cannot be one.
So, yeah, because
Because then you're just Caitlin Clark if you
there's-
show up as one.
Oh,
Like that.
you know there might
Oh.
would you guys like? There's going to be some customers up there. Are you guys going to ask them if they want to join in?
Why not?
We have
I
not
know- you
discussed this
should.
yet.
I mean, we could.
So do it.
Hey, you're expanding your audience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Give them a card.
No, I plan on
Not the
taking.
glory
I
hole.
plan on taking a bunch of stickers and everything on.
Right.
Stickers,
But I'm
cards.
just saying, are you allowed? Chris is his name, right? General manager.
Chris, the general manager.
Can
yeah.
we bother the customers at their establishment?
I have to call him up the numbers tomorrow so I can ask.
I would think that if people come over and are curious, we can invite them.
Okay.
Chris is the general
But
manager.
I'm not
of
going
the
to go
Buffalo-
around trying to recruit people while they're
True.
trying to have dinner.
But if
Yeah.
someone's watching and they're kind of shy,
just walk up to their table, whip my dick out, and be like, "Get on our eating contest."
You want
Cookie.
some of this? How about some wings?
right?
Yeah, the wiener's
Oh,
more
what
appropriate
movie
for
was that? Oh, Bachelor Party. Remember Tom Hanks? Bachelor Party. Why they? No, was it? Is this?
Have
the
you seen my wiener?
Is it
Ask me about my wiener.
It was Tom Hanks and the
Sorry.
leading lady was the.
Sorry.
Who's the one that was in the White Snake video?
Tawny Katana.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was his wife. He had a bachelor party. They go to the girls go to a strip club, Chippendales, and a guy brings Tom Hanks thought it'd be funny to put the waiter's dick in a fucking bun, and get Tawny Katan's fucking mom to fucking grab it. Is this a foot long? And he goes, and then some. And she started pulling on it, and he's like this. And
Thank God we have video because I did not want to describe that.
Have you seen that movie?
I have. So, all right.
Adam?
I'm sure. Yeah, I know I have.
All right. Ashley still there?
Yeah, we got to get back to
Can-
AWP.
can we-
Ashley, are you still here?
Can we answer
We're
this
just
one?
running right over AWP being on the phone
So
line.
Ashley doesn't like heat.
No,
So-
I love it because I'm actually like driving, so you guys are quite the entertainment. You're getting me home before I.
We try.
Are we live?
We try.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
We're live still on Facebook.
Do it live.
Are you watching us live while you're driving?
All right.
No, she's listening to
I am
us
not.
via her
Just
phone.
Kidding.
Hands free too for all the fuzz listening out there. Her
Good.
hand is not on her phone.
We went through that the other day.
No.
Yeah.
Gay.
Yeah. Phil just flipped you off, Ashley.
Oh, I flipped off the camera.
Well,
Phil.
She's like, you do that so much when we broadcast together that I miss it.
So if you were in the quantity category, Ashley, how many do you think you can eat? 10, over 20, over 30?
I can't even do not let my large stature
All right.
fog your thoughts of this, because I really cannot put down that much food. So I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could even do like a 10-piece nugget from McDonald's. So I probably would only put down like 6 of them.
This would not be worth your time then. Absolutely.
No.
And
No,
we don't give
that's
out
fair. That's fair.
P&A Podcast Express do not give out participation trophies.
No.
So don't
I
give
do
in.
not want to participate
I'm just
trophy
saying.
either. I think that crap is stupid.
No, as a matter of fact, if you show up and you pay $19.99 to get into this contest and you do not get at least one reorder, I'm gonna figure out something. We'll figure out. Yeah,
I think she should
we're
announce.
gonna dirty bitch your name on air if you show. No, not.
What, Phil?
Bear with me. I said if you show up to the contest and enter, and you don't even get a reorder, I'm gonna dirty bitch your name on air, because if you can't even
Any contestant.
right,
Got you.
any.
Any.
I was not
Even
aiming that
though-
at her, because she would know enough to not show up and do that. She would show up with her camera, support us, do all kinds of things, and probably be the mother hen to all of us. Probably carry me to my vehicle, throw me in the bed of my truck, and figure out how to get it home. Like, because that's what AWP does, and that's why she's a Hall of Famer.
Sure.
Living in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
She don't eat meat, but she sure like the bone.
And I would
They're
right.
boneless.
I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
I'm so sorry.
They're boneless wings.
Oh, forgive me.
Get it right.
Forgive me.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
So what else? What else do we have to talk about?
Hey, Phil and Phil I need to tell you I'm not mad at you. You know that, right?
I know.
Why would you be mad
What?
at Phil?
Yeah, how could you get mad at
She,
Phil?
no. Go ahead.
He sent me a text the other day, and she's like, "Are you mad at me? You haven't talked to me in a while." I was like, "No, I just."
Hey, I wanted that all the time about him. But anyway.
So I can take it from people I don't respect, but I can't take it from people I respect, and that's why I texted you that.
Respect. I understand that.
Yeah. So, because I get it why someone's not contacting me, but the modicum of respect there's, yeah. But for you, but then you explained to me you were busy, and I'm like, cool. That I fucking get it. I
It's all
fucking
good.
understand. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. You give me shit all the time for me being busy, but she's off the hook. I see how you are.
JTK, I always love you, brother. You know. that.
Yeah.
And we just give you shit.
Plus, you got the shortcut. You'll just text Silent N, and you'll know. Be like, yeah, and you'll be like, Phil's in the gulag, man. He's been in fucking solitary for fucking 4 weeks, man. Sorry.
I will sum it up right now, and I'll say, Ashley, next time he says that to you, say, I tried calling you like 4 days in a row. So Phil does not answer his fucking phone, so he'll believe that.
I should
So-
have texted back. You know what you did.
Yeah, right.
So I had something very strange happen, and Ashley, I'm sure that you're going to be shocked by this. On my way here today, I called Phil.
And he answered.
No,
What?
no,
Why are you shocked?
because he called right back,
Oh! No way.
like immediately.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, I could barely get out. Answer your fucking phone, dickhead, and it was ringing.
Call back.
Bill or Paul?
Wait. Yeah. Who called
Well,
back?
no, we don't know. They sound alike.
And we may never know.
No one will ever know.
But yeah, Ashley, I couldn't even get out. Answer the fucking phone, you dickhead. And he was already calling.
AWP, where are you driving?
I need to know
Where are you driving back from right now?
the big
You gotta take that
HP.
bottle off, Junior. Gotta move that bottle
I'm sorry, say that again.
Why?
because
big
it's constantly going. Diddle.
Gotcha.
Oh, is it that?
Yeah.
Don't make fun of me if this fucker falls.
Well, don't let
Let's
us
still
fall.
make fun of you. But anyway, where are you driving back from, AWP? Sorry, we had a minor distraction in the studio for a second.
HB.
That one's gonna do it too.
HB, Harbor Beach.
Thank you, though.
The beach, that is the harbor.
The beach that is a harbor.
So we know that your niece is a stud. How'd you see it? Fucking fell right in my face. What else? What is your defense solid? Is your offense solid? What's terrible about the softball team?
I have half of the
Or is it
girls
coaching?
did not play. No, the coaching's phenomenal.
Oh,
yeah,
But
I
half the girls did not play.
Yeah,
Don't
your
have
niece
that.
played.
Half the girls are in rec league. You're not required to you might have a girl who hasn't played ever, and now she's all of a sudden playing 12U. Like they don't have any requirements for what you need to know before you get moved. It's just where your age is.
Well, isn't that a requirement?
So I've got yeah, okay, it is a requirement. I've got 6 solid girls. So my first 6 can bat around. I just have to make sure those 6 can score because the rest of them you ain't going nowhere.
It's not one of those leagues where like
Tie goes to the runner.
everybody bats. Like no matter
No.
even if they're not playing in the field, they're gonna have to go through like all 16 kids. And
Right.
is it one of those
Well,
leagues?
we only have enough to. We've only got one girl on the bench, so we use her as like the DH or whatever. So yeah, technically everybody bats, but it's not that long.
She's the DD.
So the school that you're coaching, did they sign you on like a how many year contract, and also bring your niece to play with us?
Pretty much like if you get her, you get me too.
Yeah. Okay. I
Right,
figured that.
right.
It's a package deal, my
Absolutely.
friend.
AWP is the LeBron of softball.
That's our shit.
I go where she goes.
Do you want
I
to say
hate
the
LeBron.
score tonight? What was the score tonight?
I think we lost. We only lost by like 3 runs. I think we lost 15-13 or 15-12.
So you got pretty good
Wasn't
offense.
that bad.
That's like
Or
that's
not
high
good
as some
defense.
football scores.
Great offense. Sounds like pitching's a little bit lacking, but that's all
I
right.
haven't said in a while. Who'd you take
Or
tonight
maybe
Yeah,
on
defense.
and they don't-
FanDuel? Harbor Beach or
The
the other
sucky
team?
thing is,
AWP.
Hey, you know when
The
when you
sucky thing
I got your voicemail.
they have
You know,
Go ahead, AWP.
Sorry.
the sucky thing is they have all these rules about like pitching, and you can't pitch for more than like a certain amount of innings. But you don't have enough. You can't run like a full bullpen when you only have enough girls to play for one team. Like you don't have extra pitchers. So
Right.
there shouldn't be any rules on how many innings you can pitch. If you only have 10 girls, you're gonna have to use whatever you got.
How many
So
you got coming off the
you've only
bench?
got one pitcher. I think we have 2 off the bench now, but one of them didn't show up tonight, so
Oh.
that's always fun too.
Get a doctor's note.
yeah, I hate that girl.
Yeah.
You know, when I used to coach, we had a rule where it was like they could pitch. We played 7-inning games, and they could pitch like 8 innings a night. So we played double headers. So if you had a really good pitcher, you'd maybe start him the first game and then pull him out in like the 3rd or 4th inning, depending on what the score was, and then bring him in as the closer in the second game.
Yeah, we usually did the reverse. We let him start the second game. In high school, I think that they had you were allowed 8 or 9 innings, I think it was, and we always start him in the second game just in case what happened, like in the doubleheader in the first game.
Right.
Bring him in the second game. This was actually, I
And
think,
I don't remember ever having
Gotta pee.
pitching. Like I don't think we had innings or pitches. I don't know if we counted them because I remember I would throw 2 games in a row in a doubleheader. So
Well, that seems to be a lot more
Wow.
common. That seems to be a lot more common in softball than it is in baseball. In baseball, even when I was playing, you know, back in the 80s and early 90s, they were limiting our innings. Like you go out there and if you sucked, you could throw 200 pitches. They didn't care as long as you didn't throw more than like 4 innings in a game.
Yeah.
And we had some of those.
I don't know how baseball pitchers do it because I can't even throw overhand anymore. Like, if you wanted me to play the field and try to make it like throw from shortstop to first, there's no way. Like, I just can't get it there anymore. But if you want me to throw underhand, I can do that all day long. Like, I could pitch 2 games right now.
I tried to throw a golf ball to Silent S this morning, yesterday, and I didn't get it 5 feet. And it hurt.
Yeah, I think I just have no like rotator cuff left. Like, I don't know if it's just gone or if I don't know.
And it's gone.
Or I'm old.
I tore my arm up really bad in high school.
I was too old and
I went to throw a tennis ball for the dog the other day. And the dog just turns and looks at me like, what's the point? Like you could have dropped it and it would have went farther.
Yeah.
Adam, get it, chuck it. I highly recommend.
Yeah, we've got one.
Okay.
But yeah, I just tried to throw it old school because I was going quick, but yeah, dog was like not impressed.
Sure.
Well, I made Eric get on the bucket the other night because I wanted to throw just to see. I was like, okay, I can't be telling these girls all this stuff if I can't show them how to do it. So I was like, will you just catch for me for a while? And so I threw. I wasn't that sore the other day. So I guess, I don't know. They just need more. I don't know what to do because we don't really have a ton of like, obviously if you don't have a lot of indoor spaces to work, there's no way you can put your hands on the bat or the ball in the off season if you can't be indoors. So
Right.
Sounds like Phil's sex life. Hey, welcome back, Phil.
Oh, hey, Phil. How are you? Or Paul.
I'm great.
Filling his balls.
All right.
Nah, I don't know what that
We were just discussing
I got
this.
a big bucket of balls. I got a big bucket of balls in the back of my car for you.
Sweet. I need more balls.
Hey, did I miss an invitation to a birthday party for our 500-ish? I didn't hear the date that night, and I was feeling pretty good. Did the birthday pass? And someone didn't invite me?
Birthday has passed.
What?
My birthday's in the wintertime. I didn't want to throw it in the winter because I wanted to do it like as a outdoor bonfire.
Oh, I'm for it.
Junior's here for it.
No, I was invited, and I thought I missed it, and I thought Phil was an a-hole that didn't invite me.
Why always the asshole?
Yes.
Because she told you to
Phil,
make sure
you're
that you
the
invited
asshole in the
Junior.
story.
Let's rewind the 500-ish.
And
Phil,
why am
you
I
know
yelling?
what you
Because
did.
you're across the room.
Right.
I know what I did.
Stop being aggressive. Bill, Paul, whatever the fuck your name is.
Also, Phil, you shouldn't feel bad because the person that we were texting about, he will not probably text me until 2 weeks before football season starts, and then when he wants something.
Wait
We
a
all
minute.
know who that person is.
I know who this is. And it's not me.
I appreciate that, and I thank you for the solidarity.
You don't need listeners like that.
So,
Right.
that
radio show.
But the fact of the matter is, he will go like literally out of his way today to mention something very veiled about me, and I caught it. So yeah.
So he's warming up.
I guess so. No, he's truly warming up. Now, if you can figure out how to do good radio,
keep trying.
Where was his new
That's
job?
the Roto Taylor guy.
Still makes me laugh.
Put it in here, right here, right here, right here.
Phil, Paul, that's all your
Almost.
fault.
Anyway,
Killer guys, your
we're playing cat pong now.
Hey, we learned a new game after the golf outing. Baseball pong. It was awesome. SLNS. Was it awesome? She up?
Are you throwing baseballs at like?
No, ping pong's in the cups. You have 4 up and a down, and 1 on each side. You can steal, but we'll talk about it later, Brett.
And we might have to do that live on the air.
Yeah, we should. Good time. Look at these
Okay,
fucks.
so did I answer all the questions about Father's Day and my tribute to my father?
Yeah.
Yes. No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
you did.
No, you didn't.
Wait, there's one last one. What's his favorite drink?
Yes, there you go.
What is your dad's favorite drink? Because Junior
Alcohol.
Junior literally brought all of our dad's favorite alcoholic drinks for us here tonight. And this is why we're all out of sorts. So if your dad had to choose one cocktail.
That's not the only reason why we're out of sorts,
Yes.
but I digress.
How long?
Yeah, go ahead.
You've known Ashley the longest?
Yeah, we've known each other for, I'd say, 4 or 5 years now.
Okay.
I'd say.
She know a little bit about your dad?
I don't think she's ever met my dad.
Let's put her on the spot.
Go ahead.
And let's put her on the
Oh,
spot for
Lord.
Adam.
She's listened to the podcast, so she would know this deep down in her soul.
Right. So we'll give you the easiest one then. Ashley, what's Phil's
Yes.
dad's favorite drink?
I'm going to guess some kind of beer because the only time I've seen him is at the Silver Tavern.
I again was the only person I saw him at the Silver Tavern.
So
right? Yep.
so it is a liquor though. It is a liquor. If you could guess a liquor that he would prefer, you can guess anything, and there's no wrong answer. What would you say would be my dad's favorite drink?
Is it something you can drink by itself or does that have to be mixed with something?
It's a shooter that you drink by itself.
On the rocks. All four of us on the rocks.
Or normally you have training wheels with it.
In a row.
In a row?
Oh, maybe whiskey?
Close enough. Tequila. I mean, basically tequila's just Mexican fucking whiskey.
Exactly.
Did you hear Paul over here?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Yeah, the key word is sunrise.
It's another tequila sunrise.
All right, let's go to Adam. How long you known Adam pretty good? What did Adam's Mr. Frank like? Favorite liquor.
Oh,
It is a liquor.
To be fair, I didn't even know this
To be
one.
fair.
To be fair.
No, seriously? I didn't even ask you that. You didn't know that?
I did not know this.
I even asked Mike yesterday, and he said he didn't know.
gin?
That's solid.
That is-
Gin is a respectable gentleman drink. It is not gin.
Yes.
But he still was a respectable gentleman. I'm fucking with y'all.
What?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Two words.
Starts
Starts with an S, ends with a C.
And it also has tones of peach flavor.
Yes. And if you listen to the P&A Podcast
Starts with
Express,
an S. Is it
No,
Southern
it's
Comfort?
two-
it's a
Yes,
two-word.
it is.
Comfort
Two
is
words.
correct.
Two
There
words.
you go.
Hey, that was double fold because his glass is right beside the
That
gong.
was fucking loud.
Yeah. I got them both, baby.
Since the next person that you
Have
probably we haven't met, so let's go to JTK and Ashley. What did his pops like?
Oh,
What does his pops like?
He's a farmer.
Not milk.
Is it liquor or is it?
No, these are all liquors. These are sorry. I should have qualified that. These are all
liquor?
bottles of booze, liquor. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what was he like?
She's listening, not watching.
She's driving. JTK.
Oh my gosh!
Some people golf this way.
Golf this way?
And it's a color associated with the former Soviet Union.
What?
Like red stag?
Ah!
Oh my
Bingo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
You are amazing, AWP.
Yeah.
And the person you least know about, what did my dad like? Is a liquor.
Were you drinking it earlier? Is it gin and tonic?
Oh my God! Yes.
She is an HOF. She is an HOF.
That's why she's in the Hall of Fame.
You know I love you.
That's why she's in the Hall of Fame right there.
Awesome.
Badass.
The best ever.
My dad has the weirdest like favorite drink.
What is it?
All right. Yep.
I think. Because
What?
he mixes it secretly and drinks it at all of our like family get-togethers, and we make fun of him because we're like, "Dad, are you getting hammered over there?" And he'd be like, "Nope, I'm just feeling nice." I'm like, "Okay."
So
He
what
loves
is it?
Crantasia and Squirt. It's his new
Oh
favorite.
yeah.
What? What was the first word?
Crantasia
You
and
have
Squirt.
never had that?
What the fuck is that?
It's just like a cranberry schnapps kind of mix, but
It
it's like
makes ruby red squirt,
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, it sounds pretty good.
I probably would.
Hell,
try
I'd take one right now
a squirt in the face.
over at JTK rough over there.
You're
No,
fucked up.
I love my dad. My dad is probably like I don't know. I think my dad's the coolest, but
Your dad is pretty
Awesome.
cool.
You know what? As long as you remember that and maintain that for the rest of your life,
That's what I was
That's
telling
all that
everybody.
you're going to
matters.
be just
You know,
fine.
I think you're cool,
That was our
Ashley,
co- that
so
was
your
our co-
dad must be cool.
That was our conversation earlier, and
Yep.
absolutely, Junior. Yeah. Your dad does a lot of.
I just love it when he does a lot of stuff. But if we go somewhere and he knows so many people, it just baffles me. Like, and he remembers everybody's names, and I'll say, Dad, where do you know them from? Oh, they work at Tower, or
Mhm.
he's
Awesome.
so and so from North Huron. Like he remembers everybody, and I don't.
So
He's very personable. He's
Good.
just so good at it.
So Ashley, tell me, when you go out to dinner with your dad, does he like have this like urge to like have to like absolutely know everybody in the restaurant and like oh, this is who this person is, oh, this is who she's from home, and this is her aunt and uncle, that's her grandparents, because that's my dad. Like every time I go to Farmer's Tavern, because like, oh, God forbid we go to another restaurant in this area, like we always gotta go to Farmer's Tavern, and my dad's like, oh, this is so and so, that's who she's from home, and that's her mom and dad's, that's her maiden name, blah blah blah. That is my dad in a nutshell.
Oh, they used to live over on that road over there.
Yeah.
I know where-
Yep.
No,
So I
my
have
dad's not like, if he sits down, he doesn't have to know all that, but we'll go to we used to go to Walmart. Probably we'd do our Bad Axe runs like every Saturday night. We'd go to go have dinner in Bad Axe. You'd go to Walmart. You'd do your grocery shopping. Like it was our family outing. Like every Saturday night. That's just what you did.
Yep.
And my mom would get so mad because we could not find my dad in Walmart because he got stopped by so many people.
So
you'd be
not you, the
"Where's your
camera.
father? Oh,
That camera should have been.
He's still over there talking to so and so.
Adam, you've led me astray. That camera should have been way up.
Whoa, hold on.
well, I didn't change it the last time.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can see your
sounds
legs.
about right.
I want that camera. That camera should be. Yeah.
It's like
So-
it drives my dad nuts. Like if he doesn't like know like somebody in Farmer's Tavern is like, I just can't, I don't know who this is. And it's, I got to figure this out by the end of the night. Oh my God, I can't figure it out. It's gonna drive me nuts all day.
My dad knew a lot of people, but my brother takes the cake. I was in Redmond, Washington, having dinner. Hand the waitress my card, and she comes back and she goes, "Do you happen to know Randy?" And I'm just like, "What the fuck?" I'm in Redmond, Washington, and somebody's asking me if I know my brother. And when he lived in St. Clair, he happened to coach this girl in soccer.
Oh shit.
So to be
And,
fair, I know Redmond, Washington really well. It wasn't
be
far from
fair-
where I lived when I was out there. So yeah.
Well, so when I moved up here 8 years ago after my dad passed, the bartender, I don't know how much you hung up there, Sean.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I graduated with his brother,
Oh really?
same high school. Yep. Good times, good talk. I didn't think this one through, guys. I'd never seen JTK this happy. Were you guys all thinking this?
Yeah,
Is this
What
the
did you
longest
guys do?
podcast that he's ever? This is like him drinking Christmas ale.
well, the
Oh fuck you.
the bottle of Red Stag is half gone.
I know shit. Let
And
me see
there's-
Phil's
Okay,
bottle.
time out.
No,
Christmas ale was like the worst decision in my entire life. Right there.
let me see your bottle of tequila. It's close. That's,
We're equal.
See?
Ish.
I wouldn't. No, I think you're winning. Oh, now you're losing.
Oh no, okay.
I would never expect this from JTK.
Your $1 Christmas ales like screw me
You're
up for
lucky.
a very long
You're starting
time.
to drink a little bit heavier because your girlfriend just got here. Where'd she go?
Well, I don't know where everybody
Where's
is.
Bella?
Like, there's actually a whole group of
She went to
people
my
here, and I
place.
Where
have
the
no
fuck did
idea
Bella
what
go?
they're doing.
Where's Bella?
Bella!
They're either sharing the bidet or in my
Oh.
living room or kitchen.
No,
Which
no, silent case. She went to my place. Which
So-
I had no idea she was gonna be here tonight, which is awesome. So I'm eagerly waiting to go home.
so
Ashley's
I
still
don't
there.
think there's anybody downstairs right now.
It has to be.
Meatloaf!
They leave?
Where's my
Did
dog?
Bella leave?
Are they gone?
Did they take Bella?
Junior,
Yes.
I've got good news for you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You found a testicle.
You only need. You are oh no, sorry.
It's
But
about-
if
it's
you're
about
looking at balls,
GHC, I
that's
can
all.
tell right
It's
now.
my car.
Go ahead. Tell me the numbers.
Yes. You are less than double digits. You are below 10
Oh!
away from taking over GHC's
Yes.
appearances.
Whoa.
Yes. Did you hear that, GHC? I'm
Because
coming for you.
Fuck you,
Because
fuck you, fuck you,
every
fuck you.
time he's been on,
Mm-hmm.
you guys have called Junior.
Yes.
So it just
And
basically
Phil
cancels
or
it
Adam
out,
brought
so he
that
didn't
up.
Get any farther ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
Mike must have been high or fucked up because he goes, yeah. And I'm leading something. And then Phil goes, well, you called Junior, dumbass. And it just all hashes out.
Yep.
I remember it was a couple podcasts ago. Good times. Hey, I want to run something by you, Ashley. All right. Me, Phil, and Adam talked about this and on our group chat. Actually, JTK, I don't know if you saw this.
Probably
you know,
not.
the ball is in your court with Junior, right?
Yeah.
Our good trivia, right? So we're going to do this a little bit different. Tell me yay or nay. We're going to, whoever I choose, bring them over to the Palm Studio. First person that does what answers, we talk about 5 questions. We're going to answer the questions on the bidet.
Yeah, right.
And the other person's going to have a headphone set on. And then vice versa. What do you think about that? Would you be interested? Would you be my first challenger?
Would I?
Yeah. Well, you're laughing. I think you're for it.
I just think it's funny. Oh my god! Because if you're on the bidet, is it going at the time?
Yes.
Yes.
And you have to.
It has to be going.
You have
Absolutely.
to go from regular to turbo.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you get one wrong, you have to turn it up a notch.
Yes.
So yeah, you start the intensity. You started at the lowest. And then build your way up.
If you end up challenging some chick that's like fast and loose, that might not even scratch the surface on that bidet. You never know.
Good point. I didn't think that one through either.
Yeah,
But-
that is true.
So I'll pick all dudes.
Stop tapping that. I'm going to kill you.
Oh my God.
I just want another beer.
I also have something to add to the studio, just so you know. I purchased something. Well, I actually created something.
Beautiful.
And I ordered it, so it should be here.
Thank you.
Oh, we're
I'm
excited.
pretty excited.
We are very
We're excited.
And I ordered it.
When you see the
It's gonna
video,
look pretty cool.
when you see the video, you're going to see we've actually decorated some.
Some.
Yeah, like we have more to do, but there is some stuff up. Cool stuff.
Can normal people also sign even with HOFs on that wall?
Oh, everyone
We
can
can be-
sign.
everyone
You,
can sign.
you
We
haven't
can be-
signed?
We can be. No, I have signed, but we're on the same as GHC.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Hall of Famer.
JTK, have you signed the wall yet?
No, I'm not.
This is just
Let's
this
do it
is
right
just-
now.
This is
Let's
just
do
the
it right now.
wall-
Hey,
the sign the wall.
Give him the black Sharpie. Excuse me.
Do you know how to use one of these?
I remember my first red stag.
I remember my first red stag. Sign the wall anywhere you want to, my friend.
Has Paul signed it?
Paul has not signed it. We will get to that later.
Okay.
Sign it anywhere you want. Anywhere.
Silent S signed it yet?
I don't think so.
No. Still not sleeping? Honey.
Nice. I like it.
The wall has been signed.
JTK.
So yeah, Ashley, you're
work.
going to have to
Love
deliver
you, buddy.
this
Written on the Hall of Fame.
and
Right.
sign the wall.
Well, I figured I would deliver. I'll deliver it in person so that I can sign my name
Right.
on the wall. But
Watch your steps.
are we having our Hall of Fame like panel soon too?
We are.
Yes,
we
need
are.
to.
And we cannot let you let well, it's okay. The non Hall of Famers can know this. Because I'm not a Hall of Famer either. JTK is making his departure, actually.
Are you doing an Irish goodbye?
He's doing an Irish
What the-
goodbye.
What's in the cooler?
What's that?
Is that a liver?
It's your heart.
Is that a liver?
So I had another highlights in here, and now they're gone.
I would have never guessed.
We got 4.
But yeah, the panel needs to be soon, AWP,
Four
because
Miller
we have to
highlights.
do this.
1 Yingling.
Oh my!
You
red
ate-
stag.
you ate-
Take the red stag with you. Take the red stag with
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
We're not done yet.
He's got
Knock twice.
Yeah, but
leave.
he's got a girlfriend waiting at home. for
No,
him.
I
Why
understand.
do you
Where is
No,
Kelsey?
I fully understand. She
Yeah.
went back to his place and she said, I'll be waiting for you. Hey,
Did you bring the Did you
when
bring the
she
tractor
says-
here?
Yeah.
Get your ass.
You bring the tractor here?
Hurry up. Get your
Right,
ass over
JTK.
there before she falls asleep.
AWP says, "Get your ass home before she falls asleep.
Yeah.
Get your ass home." You better wake her ass up,
Yeah, I hope she snores and has her mouth open.
right?
I'm just saying. What? Gong it.
We love you, Kelsey. Get your ass home. Take care of your woman. You got it.
And I hope you can. I hope you. Nothing.
What was that?
I hope you can talk about having kids next Father's Day.
Me too.
Get home
Okay.
safe.
Yes. Just put one hand on the. what was
You
that?
got to put
Put one hand
foot
on the wheel
in front
and
of
one on
the
the ground.
other.
Just paddle home.
Just paddle home.
Oh, I didn't think this
Okay,
one through.
so-
I'm thinking like an asshole.
All
Before I depart, because I'm almost home too, but
Yeah.
so what dates do I need to put on my calendar? I can't come on Monday, but you said 4th of July weekend.
Fourth-
I just had a wedding cancel on 4th of July weekend, so now I don't have a wedding, which is awesome.
So we are 4th of July straight on the 4th, which is the Thursday. Straight on the 4th. Yeah, on Thursday.
Home of the Snover Snoozer.
It's going to be right beside it.
next
You got
door.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. The snoozer.
Oh, I went by Seaburgers today. I was thinking about you.
Did you happen to kill-dozer it?
No, I did not.
Oh,
But
well.
it looks pretty dark in there.
We've been
so-
told we should.
Ashley, can you do a good impression of what's his name? Bob?
Bob?
Bob,
Can you do one?
No, and I'm actually kind of scared about it.
Oh. Did you have
kind
to
of freaks me out a little bit.
did you ever have to Well, he's not scared. Did you ever have to plunge a piece of turd out of the toilet?
She was never.
No, I have never had to do that.
Have you been up to the station?
I've been to the station because you would do what the heck is it called? Like
Oh, the sports
during
line.
football season, like So I
Yeah.
would go up there and do that, but
Yeah, Bob wouldn't be there at that time. That'd be after Matlock.
yeah,
yes.
he's long gone by then.
Long gone.
He's got enough stamina for like 45 minutes up there every day. It's hard.
If he can even get to the studio.
Well, he pretty much parks inside because he doesn't have any depth perception left.
It was icy. Quit making
Can I go pee
Dude,
first? Don't
dude, Beth, I
stop.
got-
up the
No.
incline.
He's gonna start now.
And
Here we go. Don't.
And I tried. And
Adam, stop.
I made
Don't.
made it to the door
I'm pissed on the floor.
and up the
I'm
hallway.
pissed on the floor.
And then I got to my
Best thing I've
computer
ever
and
seen.
it wanted to update to Windows 98.
Best thing I've ever seen. We were up at what's that brewery? The Elk Street.
Yeah,
Brewery, I
Elk
think
Street,
is on the
yeah.
corner. So we had our basketball meeting there this year, and JB pulled into the back parking lot, and apparently he took Bob's spot. And we got done with our meeting, and Eddie comes out, and he's all pissed off, and he goes, "JB, you took Bob's spot." He pulled in and he couldn't get in, so he just left. And JB was like laughing so hard. He goes, "Well, tell him to fucking walk."
I don't understand why.
Right.
So like,
Why would Eddie be pissed? Because Bob being there just caused Eddie a lot more work.
well, I'm gonna guess that Eddie just didn't want to hear it the next day. That like, hey, one of your young dudes parked in my spot, so he was all pissed off.
Well, I was entering from the east, and somebody took my spot, and I said hi to Jack, and yeah.
I don't know what he's done through this construction.
He said, "I don't know what you're doing, but you're in Port Austin."
I don't know what he's done during this construction, but they tore up that whole back parking lot. So I would imagine there was a period of time that he was just like, fuck it.
Hey, what is this?
He was like, he was screwed because he probably couldn't get it anywhere near it.
No, he'd have had to walk like 18 feet. And when you shuffle inches at a time, it's kind of tough.
18 feet is daunting when you only go inches in minutes.
My stride is still like 13 inches. So I can make fun of somebody that has less than that.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I'm going to let you go because I am actually parked in my garage right now.
All right. Well, we'll let you go, Hall of Famer Ashley Wayner Palmer, AWP. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We're going to let everybody go because we've lost interest. I can't blame anyone for not wanting to be on here that has been here. They've got better things to do. I just want to figure out where my dog is. Oh, all right. Perfect. Other than that, did she leave?
Yeah, she did.
Boom. Thank you, Hall of Famer AWP.
Like a JTK in the night, she's out of here.
Junior, what have you to say for yourself? You're the cause and also the progress of what we've done here tonight.
I feel bad for JTK right now. I told him to text us when he gets home. I didn't think this one through.
I didn't think this one through. How am I going to get that motherfucker drunk?
Look at that. 4 High Lifes, a Yingling. He drank a little bit of the hot sauce and Red Stag. Oh, he took it home too.
So I told him to take the Red Stag. I'm like,
I did too originally, but I didn't
take
know.
the Red Stag.
You didn't want to have that in the car while you're driving.
Well.
Oh yeah, well screw
And
you
I
guys,
think
I'm going home.
I love that.
Yeah.
Audio.
John was. Yeah.
Should we go? We should get out.
We should get out of here.
We're at almost 2 hours.
Thank you for everything, guys.
Thank you,
on
Junior.
this episode.
Junior, thank you. I will fix that mount. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
That's not your fault.
Yeah, no. All the noise was, but the mount is not.
But thank you for the tributes to dads. I would never have thought of that. I was oblivious. We appreciate our dads. We love our dads as well as you should, because there's a great chance your mother was not in the mood, but yet here you are.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Your dad's persistence.
Yeah. Your dad's persistence to knock the bottom out of that was exactly why you are here, my friend.
Yes.
So Father's Day is the best day.
It is. It's my favorite.
I appreciate my dad putting in the 3 to 5 minutes of effort.
I'm glad GHC is not here right now. There would be a John Jew joke, big John Jew joke.
Right. So anyway, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there, and to all the ones that are not fathers. Still the same. It happens. We're men.
And to the ones that don't know if they're a dad or not, you probably are.
Kill them with kindness.
Other than that, he's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Thank you, AWP, for joining us this episode. Thank you, Kelsey, for calling in for a brief moment. JTK, he was here too. And I love his participation. Junior, we love you. Junior had the ultimate and the bestest ever tribute to fathers. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. I really do. I think that was very cool. And let's do this. Let's make it a tradition. I mean,
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, we're here for a good time, not a long time. And let's make sure everybody knows that we appreciate them. We should always do that. So the key takeaway, always tell people you appreciate them. When you do, you don't have to if you don't. But if you do. I've had a lot of beers. So from all of us here at the P&A Podcast Express, he's Adam Filkins, I'm Phil Nickel. Like us on socials, everything else. And if I can offer you one piece of encouragement, and it's the worst one ever, make good choices.